Hey, what's up guys, Totally Dubbed here, and today I'm going to make a comparison between the Antec 920 and the Antec 1250, which is the new line from Antec. So what I've got is the Antec 920 right in, and I've got Antec 1250 readings already, and I'll edit this into the video. So first of all is my Antec 920, and I'm going to have the stock fans on there. And they're configured in a push-pull configuration with the air flowing into the case, and I'm going to have it on silent and then on extreme. So I'm going to go quiet so you guys can see the noise levels in my room as it is. And now I'm going to put it on the computer and then inside the computer and then hit the extreme button and you'll see the change. So as you can see, very quiet indeed. And now I'm going to go to the extreme mode. So as you can see, there's a big variance between silent and extreme mode in terms of the sound that you're going to get from the Antec 920. And more so when you see I put it inside, you saw there's a lot of wind being produced, and that's why you had a variance between me having the phone over here versus right inside where there's the current of air. As you can see, I've got it in push-pull and it's coming this way. It's going. I've got it pulling air from outside and pushing it into the radiator and then pushing it into my case, where I've got my AF 140 pulling the air out. So my case configuration works like this in terms of the air. I've got the intakes from here as well. So now I'm going to put the Corsair SP120s on the Antec radiator. You should bear in mind that the SP120s has a 3-pin and not 4-pin configuration. I'm going to have to plug them into the motherboard, and because of that it'll be the motherboard controlling the temperatures, and that's why I'm going to put it on load so you guys can see the difference between it on load and it without load. Alright guys, so I'll be back in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm back and I've got my Antec 920 with the SP120s, the SP120 Corsair quiet editions, and as you can see I'm running Intel burn-in test with my temps over there. And as you can see, Antec does not pick up the sound level or the RPM of the fans because it's not plugged into its splitter. It's the SP120s are connected to the motherboard, and that's the only way you can control or ramp up or ramp down the SP120s when you're using the Antec 920 or any sort of liquid solution. So again, I'm gonna do the same thing with the sound. There'll be no extreme or silent modes. This is just it running at full blast right now. I can show you also a hardware monitor so that you can see the speed of the fans, and yeah, so it's pretty quiet, I must say, but I'll show you that in just a second. As you can see, it's running at 1000 RPM, that's the SP120s, and those are my two case fans, which are the AF 140s. So, gonna go to sound, and I'll just be quiet for just a little while, and I'll put it next to my computer, inside my computer and everything. So as you can see, sound levels are about 3 decibels just louder because the computer is open. But if I go over here, as you can see, it is very quiet indeed. So now I'm going to put the sound meter on my computer. So there we go, guys, that's the Antec 920 with the SP120 fans, the Corsair SP120 fan quiet editions. So as you can see, the SP120s are much quieter than the stock Antec fans, and at the moment they are performing at the same level as the Antec 920 with the stock fans on extreme mode. And by that I mean, in terms of performing, I mean the maximum temperature. The temperature I'm getting right now is 75 Celsius, and that is in line with my extreme tests with the SP120, which I will open, with the extreme tests with the stock Antec fans. So you'll be able to see a print screen of that when it opens. The reason it's a bit slow is because obviously the Intel burn-in test is running, and also because it's just taking a while to open. So as you can see, I was on extreme mode over here with the fans ramped up 2300 RPM with the IBT which had finished, and as you can see the max temps were 65, 73, 75, 71, and on silent mode you can see the stock Antec fans, right? You can see silent over here. They ran about 600, between 600 and 1000 RPM is what their range was. IBT, which finished again the same respect, and here was 74, 83, and 80. So as you can see, the stock Antec fans on silent mode are as loud as the SP120s whilst on full ramp. But with that said, the SP120s perform just as good as the stock Antec fans when they're on extreme. So is the SP120s a big improvement? Huge yes by me, because you get much better temperatures, and by that I mean much lower temperatures in that respect. So I really do suggest the SP120s if you're gonna get the 920. Hey, what's up guys? So I've got my Antec 920 with the SP120 Corsair fans, which are the quiet edition ones. I just want to show you the RPM that it's running at right now. They're running at 800 RPM with my case fans running around 700 RPM. As you can see, the max temp that I had was 75 Celsius. So I just want to show you the sound levels of that, and how silent the SP120s are when I am on idle. So I'm first going to show you the sound meter with nothing on, and then move it next to my computer. So that's my room levels, and now I'm just going to take it to the computer. So as you can see, the SP120s, whilst with no load, are really silent, and even with a load there's barely any difference in the decibels that it shows. So what I can conclude by this is just to say that the SP120s are just excellent fans to go with your Antec coolers, or any other coolers that you guys have. Anyway guys, so I'm going to move this over to the 1250. Here is the Antec 1250 on, as you can see, extreme mode. and it's at 12,000, say 12,200 RPM, and it's also going through the Intel burn-in test. And I'm going to put the phone on top of the radiator, which the Antec 1250 is on. You get about 10 more decibels because it's the wind. I'm pretty sure it's the wind noise. That's why I just put it to the side over here, and goes down about 45 decibels. Now that is the sound I can hear right here. If I take it up and just put it here, about 35 decibels. So I will redo this test when I do it on silent as well, and I'm just going to open up my case right now and show you the noise that's coming from inside. So we've got, I'll put the phone just inside. As you can see, the cooler is there with the fans running at the top. And so there we go. So I'll rerun this test on silent mode, and just show you the noise levels in my room when the computer is on switched off completely, so that you guys will be able to tell the amount of noise difference there is between that. But it is pretty loud, I'm not gonna lie, that is a really loud fan right now on extreme. So there you go, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Right guys, so I'm back. I'm in my room right now, and I'm just going to show you where my computer is. So it's over there, and I'm just going to go quiet so you guys can hear the noise levels in my room just a little bit further away from my PC. So you're looking at about 7 decibels in my room, which is a little further away from the PC, and I can hear the PC with my own ears. But now I'm just going to get close, and it is on silent profile right now, as you can see. So it's running around 600 RPM. It's the lowest it's going to go to in its fans. I'm just going to leave the phone here. So as you can see, when we were on the extreme mode, when we moved it from here to here, it made a huge difference because of all the wind noise that was coming through. But now, as it's on silent mode and there's nothing running, no stress testing or anything like that, it's pretty silent. So I'm just going to open up the case and again show you the sound volumes in the case. So there we go guys, hopefully this video has helped just to give you an idea of how loud it gets. So I'll just turn it back to extreme and not talk, so you guys can finally see the difference. Hey, what's up guys? So now I'm going to do a test with the 2 Antec fans at the top, using as a push-pull, and So it's just a little bit louder, but not too much. So I'm gonna go quiet and you guys can see the difference. Now I'm gonna put the thing on the fans. So as you can see, not much of a difference, but now I'm gonna go to the extreme, as it's on silent mode. So as you can see, there's a lot of air that gets pushed through, and that's why you see a huge difference, the variance between having it over here and having it there. There is a big difference, and it definitely is a little bit louder because obviously the air is being constantly filtered through and being pushed through these two fans over here, and that's why it gets louder. So there's no surprises there, but I thought to share this with you guys anyway. So I hope hopefully this video has been useful for you guys, so you guys can see the actual noise levels. I wouldn't take this app too seriously, and I wouldn't take my measurements as a professional review in that respect for the sound, but it gives you at least an idea of what the difference and variances of sound can be with push-pull, or with it on extreme or silent, and in comparison to having a silent room. So anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Take care, Totally Dubbed out. Bye bye.